When I was just 5 years old, I stood tall at the top of the stairs. Tears of anger were rolling down my face as I screamed at my mum, telling her I never wanted to see her face again because she wouldn't let me watch The Incredibles for the second time in a row. Thankfully, she knew I was just being a dumbass little kid and instantly forgave me. But that feeling of guilt stayed with me for 25 years. Undoubtedly, that was just the beginning of my life of mistakes. As I grew older, my life became a canvas for fucking shit up. My skinny teenage body gave me confidence issues that affected me to the point where I couldn't even form sentences when speaking to girls. This led me straight to the gym, thinking that being huge would solve all of my girl problems. However, after realizing that consistency was extremely difficult, I gave up, lost all of my gains and all of my confidence. During that same year, my knee decided to dislocate itself whilst playing football. This was an extremely painful reminder that setbacks were part and parcel of chasing our passions. My sister's disabilities saddened me, leading me to feel unfairly singled out by fate for her not conforming to the usual standards of normal, instead of cherishing her remarkable humanity and expressing gratitude for her unique and beautiful existence. Loss and heartache marked my steps too. My childhood crushes slipped through my fingers like sand as I didn't know how to behave and talk around women, teaching me how delicate relationships can be. My workplace literally became a battleground where I often clashed with my boss over petty little things that I never even cared about, a reflection of my own inadequacies in handling conflicts. I stumbled through job rejections, academic struggles, and the unending maze of finding my purpose on this planet. Multiple of my YouTube channels died because of my lack of commitment. Another painful reminder that consistency was just something I couldn't grasp. University days were filled with the false happiness brought by alcohol and drugs. These many confused decisions were my attempts at finding peace through foreign substances. But it wasn't just my external choices that shaped my story, it was my inner world too. I failed in university, both academically and in terms of my self-esteem and mental health. I didn't believe in myself and I thought I was stupid. I struggled with anxiety and depression, and I found it difficult to cope with the demands of university life. I felt like a failure, and I didn't know what to do about it. This led to me indulging in even more quick thrills of instant gratification, from prom to Instagram to video games, only to find myself trapped in a constant cycle of momentary pleasure and lasting regret. In my pursuit of trying to work my life out, I often forgot the simplest gestures, neglecting to tell my parents I loved them every single day. I believed that the world revolved around me, that everyone cared about every decision and every choice that I made. My first job after graduating was decent, but I was fired for producing substandard work. The girl who I thought I'd spend the rest of my life with ended things with me. My first boxing fight that I spent months and months training for resulted in me losing. This isn't cope, but I truly believe everything I've just mentioned here is what will lead me to greatness. They are without a doubt the most valuable lessons I have ever learned. And until this day, I still find myself caught in a cycle of mistakes and imperfections that seem to define me. I'm frequently late because I'm slow, I'm a perfectionist, I overthink, and my time management is poor. I'm terrible at replying and I don't message the people I love enough. I find it difficult to empathise with others and truly understand their perspectives on life because I victimise myself and sometimes feel like I've been dealt a harder hand. I have a judgmental attitude where I make quick judgments and criticise others. I still think about my ex-girl, which shatters my confidence when it comes to talking to new girls. I still get negative thoughts and feel anxious sometimes. I have trust issues, and if I'm not in control of a situation, I get stressed and frustrated, and I compare myself to others, making me feel inadequate and jealous. But as I touched upon earlier, I hold gratitude for these things. Perfection is bullshit, bro. It's a clouded illusion that literally distracts us from the authentic experiences that truly shape us. In each fuck up and in each stumble, I found a valuable lesson, And I sit here in the middle of the woods, quite clearly not as the finished product, but as someone who is an endless work in progress. Let us not be afraid of our mistakes. You should literally be making mistakes, and we should use them as stepping stones towards growth. For it's not the absence of errors that we find our worth, but in our willingness to acknowledge them and learn from them and emerge stronger. Life's journey is not a race to perfection, bro. It's a path towards self-discovery and towards self-acceptance. It's important to me that I show you for who I truly am, not someone who just found a secret to perfection, but instead as a fellow brother who is just trying to learn his meaning in life, just like you. Believe you can, and you're more than halfway there. Ooh, hey!